All right. Rolling, rolling, rolling. We're rolling, we're rolling, we're rolling. Um, Very dramatic intro. This is going to be kind of a dramatic whole way through video. Reason being is I'm going to shoot this how I used to back when I first started YouTube. No cuts, no edits, nothing like that. I used to record on my phone, and the first portion of videos, I didn't even have a phone editor. So it was just Noah behind the camera pressing that pause button to add cuts between the things, except Noah's not behind the camera this time. It's just me and you. So we're going to do this raw. I got to chill out with these kind of jokes. My parents are probably watching. 10 years on YouTube. 10 freaking years. A lot of people didn't even see this coming. I asked both my brothers. I was like, yo, I got a big thing coming up next week. You know what it is? Neither of them knew. Neither of them knew. It's, to some people, it's not that big of a deal. To me, this is honestly, I think, the biggest accomplishment of my entire life. I don't think it's that crazy of a thing to say. I mean, even thinking about it, how many people can put this under their belt? How many people can say they've been at something for 10 years? Let alone YouTube, just something in general you've been at for 10 years. I'm 19 years old, so to say I have something on that is still crazy to me. It doesn't feel like 10 years. And I've actually been on YouTube longer than 10 years because I had another channel back in 2015. It was called Killer Bomb. I think my mom owns that account now, and she's got the old videos tucked away and stuff, but I have been on YouTube for over 10 years already. But Random Yoits was born July 7th, 2016. So paying my respects and credit to this, we got to celebrate 10 years. This is insane. 10 years on YouTube. For those, I'm just going to ramble for a bit. There's a couple things I want to say and just look back for a second. There's a really cool montage at the end of this video, just looking back at everything. So if you don't want to stick around for that, thank you for being around for 10 years. But I'm going to rant for a minute. I feel like that's deserved and owed. I was looking back at so many videos. Somebody's going to the bathroom right now, too. Y'all could probably hear that. I would have cut that if this was, but can't do that. I also don't look super dapper. I was, going to make my hair. I was going to get, all nice. I was going to, wear something better, a nice, I don't know, a little tuxedo or something. But I realized that is not what old Random Yoits would do. Honestly, it's not even what real now Random Yoits does, all right? You can tell. I barely get ready for the videos. I just make sure the shirt is clean and we start recording. So I'm not trying to look super dapper or anything, but I got to put a little something on for it. I forgot what I was saying already, going off on that. 10 years. I think my first series was Uncharted 4. And I don't think I uploaded till December of 2016. So there was a little period where I hadn't even uploaded. But the channel was created 10 years ago. Not even this channel was created 10 years ago. I know somebody's probably already gone and checked to make sure. I don't even know when this one was made. Real Yoits is what it's called. That was where I started. And at this montage at the end, you're going to see a bunch of clips that you are where are those videos? It's because they're all on that music channel. I have two channels. I have Random Yoits, which is what you're watching on now, and I have Real Yoits. But 10 years ago, Real Yoits was Random Yoits. And I uploaded it was all gaming, it was all starting out, and my music. But once I started taking music a little more seriously, I had to make a choice, and I decided to somebody's flushing the toilet. It's perfect timing. I had to make sure when people had eyes on one channel, it was for the music, and when I had eyes on another channel, it was for gaming. And it also got annoying, probably for people who like the music to wait for music for it to come, and then the gaming video would come, or people who just wanted the gaming, the videos. So it was just a fair, I think, smart decision to split the channels. So we got music, we got gaming. But the OG Random Yoits, which is now Real Yoits, was created July 7th, 2016. And that was the birth of Random Yoits. So I think this one was created sometime 2018. This was originally Random Yoits 2, I think. I never uploaded it, never used it. I gained 70 subscribers when I started uploading gaming on this. So I was like, you know what? We're just going to hop over here. I'm going to start at 70 other than 0. So we did that. And we've been doing gaming videos here ever since. Brilliance has been music. I think that split happened in like 2021, so it's been almost about 5 years with the split here. But Random Yoites as a whole has been around for 10 years. Um, I'm trying to go way back. I'm trying to like really really think about how this all started. I had a buddy. Gosh, I don't know. Should I try and call him? I haven't talked to this guy in years. I haven't talked to him. Well, I've texted him a couple times, but I had a buddy. I'm not gonna say his full name because I don't even know if he wants to be in this. But his name was Cash, and I think he really honed the idea. It was third grade. He really like set me up with like YouTube because I hadn't been allowed on YouTube. YouTube was kind of starting to pick up ground like 2012, 13, and I hadn't even really had a phone until I think 2015. And once I figured out that YouTube was a thing, people were gaming, and you could record yourself, and you could make money. Like, isn't that everybody's dream? I didn't even have a PlayStation, I don't think, until 2015, 2016, because that's what got me into uploading just Uncharted. So I actually really didn't play video games prior to me having a PlayStation. We had an Xbox 360, but I think we only ran Minecraft or in some Halo 3 ODST, and that was really all we had. And then I got a PlayStation, and then it all began. And that's when the channel began. That's when my gaming addiction began. And my boy, he set me up. He didn't set me up. He presented the idea. And he started his channel. I started mine. We like collaborated. We went back and forth. And then we kind of grew apart. You know, just life happens. And I kept doing the YouTube thing. And when I started, it was not gaming. It was like, what did I start with? I started with like dare videos. The very beginning, I started with dare videos. No. The very beginning, I did start with gaming. It was Uncharted. But I'm saying like when I started getting in front of the camera, we did like Bean Boozled, I think was the first video we did on camera. Then there was like dare videos. There was like rating Wimpy Kid Diary of a Wimpy Kid #7, like the book. I don't know what I was doing. I was doing a whole bunch of things. And we always wore masks. I still have people ask me this sometimes back in those videos. Not as often because those videos aren't up. Like I said, everything on that was Random Yoites on Real Yoites right now is all privated because I don't want people's eyes going to that. If somebody's trying to check out the music, I want them to see the music only. I probably will make a playlist at some point and link it to this channel, so you could go watch all those old videos because there's some gold. There's a lot of videos over there. There's more videos over there than there is here right now, which kind of insane, so I probably need to get on that. And crap, we used to wear masks because mostly my dad, and I totally agree with what he was wanting to do there, is he didn't want our faces on the internet. Honestly, if I could go back, I would have probably done it that way, and maybe just been like a faceless gamer or never show my face, just because that way you could, if it ever succeeded, people wouldn't know who you were, but they would at the same time. It's a smart play. But again, I wouldn't want people trying to hunt me down and figure out what I look like all the time. Like what happened with Dream. I don't know why that's the only person I can think of. I mean, like Vanos Gaming, I'm pretty sure he's had his face leaked. Everybody who's tried to stay faceless, their face has gotten out some way, one way or another. It's inevitable, it feels like. So I totally get what they were saying. So we used to wear masks to try and hide our faces for the most part. And then eventually, like, it started getting less pieces. Like, I would just wear sunglasses. And then at some point, you could just see my whole face. And I was like, you know what? We're just going to do it. We're just going to start doing it without the masks. And we started doing that. Yeah, and then for mostly that mask period, just being a kid doing stupid stuff, I was in love with making short films for quite a while. I made my own series called Haker. It's supposed to be hacker, but your boy didn't know how to spell, so he spelled it Haker. So Haker, that's how we joke about it now, but back then it was very serious. It was Hacker. Your boy made like 7 movies off that dude. We also made a couple short films. Epic Bro, my brother, he started his channel up, I think he said within the month of July, so his 10-year anniversary is coming up this month as well. And dude, it was just me and Noah for a long, long time. It was just me and Noah making videos. Bean Boozled type videos, dare videos. There was gaming mixed in there, lots of Minecraft. And then I think when was the biggest change? Because we went from all that to, I started getting older and I started wanting to start taking it a little more seriously. I had several eras go on. So we had the gaming, that stuff. Eventually, I don't know if I'm really trying to think that I didn't skip past a certain era, because it's very important. Like, I'm trying to make sure I'm covering everything for this video. We did the gaming. Okay, I don't think I was skipping anything. I think I somehow started merging myself into prank videos, mainly because your boy was a massive fan of IBP back in like 2018, 2019, maybe some of 2017, because Markiplier fueled a lot of my gaming. I didn't find Corey until like 2019. So prior to Corey, I was getting really into prank videos. So your boy started going to stores and pranking people, all in goodwill. Nowadays, I look down upon it, honestly. I was thinking about doing another Spider-Man video because of Brand New Day, but I don't even know if I want to do that, because those prank videos have such a bad rap. So many people have ruined it for everybody. It's not even fun anymore. 90% of the videos aren't even pranks. It's just assault. It's just being mean. It's just not even funny or cool anymore. And you go in a store with a camera, I feel embarrassed. I'm like, I don't even want to do this no more. It's like it's been ruined. But at that time, it was peak. Like, if you know 2018, that was peak time for prank videos. So I dedicated videos to IBP. I wore their merch. I shout them out. And it all came full circle because one day I was like, you know what? Let me try and get their attention in some way. So they had a friend on the channel called Rohan TV. Your boy made a diss track on Rohan TV. And Rohan saw it, and he promoted it through his Instagram. I would add the clips here, but this is a raw video, so I'm not going to do that. You just got to take me for my word. I mean, you can't, because it's all privated. This happened, trust me. And I dropped the diss track, worst song ever made in my life, or it's very low, it's really bad. I was recording on my laptop mic. I didn't even know laptops had a mic. I mean, for FaceTime and stuff. Like, how I made a song on that, I don't know. I did that. It got some traction. Rohan, IBP commented on it and everything. They were like, yo, this is cool. They were just like trying to congratulate, like being a good sport. And then I'd made a second one on Rohan, and then the hype kind of died down. But that got me like 200 subscribers on Real Yoits. So there was a big boost there. I think that was the biggest boost that channel ever had. I pursued like the prank style, like the, yo, we're doing this. Not even just pranks. We would do like challenge videos, ding dong ditching, kind of stuff like that. 24-hour forts. We never did 24 hours. We did maybe one. We built it, and then your boy slapped it right on the cover, and clickbait. We did spooky forts. We did like stuff like that. And then the biggest factor changed, which wasn't COVID. Your boy's channel got leaked at school. So there was a whole conundrum to that. And I think I will speak on that. I had a lot of people bullying me at school because of, dude, I'm not gonna, it was corny. I was making a lot of corny stuff, but dude, I was also in like 5th and 6th grade. So it was like, what'd you expect? I had some people bullying me. I actually got into a fist fight because of it, and that actually put a stop to it. So that was cleared. That was past it. And once that was done, that wasn't what caused it. I still did prank videos and whatnot, but it kind of just fell out. And then I think what really, really did it was COVID. COVID came around, and obviously with all the conundrums and stuff going on, I couldn't really go in person and do stuff anymore. And I can't really make challenge videos at home all the time. I tried it. It didn't really work. And I took a big pause from YouTube, I think, for a while. And this is also where I got into NF, like very heavily. I think 2018, 2019 is when I really started listening to that dude. And he just like sparked something about music. The thing that was so odd, and I only realized this like 1 or 2 years ago, is I loved making short films for the sake of making trailers out of the short films we did. There was something about a movie trailer that just like made me hype, like this whole feeling I couldn't capture in anything else. So I would make short films for the sake of making the trailers, and the short films were trash, but the trailers made it look like it was like Avengers level. That's a lie. It wasn't Avengers level, but to me, it was insane, and the aura was just crazy. And I found NF, and he's very well known for making trailer kind of music, like super cinematic, trailer-esque type beats and whatnot. So no wonder I fell in love with that. COVID came around, and I started rapping. It's not fully true. I started rapping a little bit prior to COVID. Like I said, I did the diss track. I tried to make like 1 or 2 songs here and there that weren't diss tracks, that were just kind of I actually posted a story on Instagram because I had promoted a song that was supposed to come out and said, it's not coming out. Rapping's not for me. Music's not my thing. We're just going to stick to the YouTube videos. And look how that changed. And then as COVID hit, I started getting into music and I started rapping on like NF type beats, super dark type beats, and like getting into that kind of thing. And the only thing I could really go back to for YouTube was gaming. So we went back to not even gaming. We went back to like I tried to do a podcast with Noah. I tried to do just like discussion videos, and it just did not work. I think called the Bro Talk Show or something. It was not it. So then your boy slowly functioned his way back to gaming. I think up to this point I had dropped like maybe 2 projects that weren't really projects. I were very low effort in music. I just dropped like 2 rap album things and I moved past them. And then we got to gaming. I came back and I decided, I think it was April 2020, I was going to take YouTube like seriously. We were going to give it a good shot. To an extent. I mean, I was still, what was I? I was like in 7th grade when COVID hit and I was going into 8th. So we gave it a really good shot. I am proud of what we did in that era. We played like Siren Head. We played our own Minecraft series. There was quite a bit we did. I can't think of everything. The Last of Us Part 2, although I'm not a fan of that game now. I actually really don't like that game now. Looking back, that was a very big series on the channel at the time. We beat the whole thing on the channel. And then I took a break and I disappeared. Said I needed time because I was feeling burnout. Brudda, you were on for 1 month. You think that's burnout? Like, I just need an excuse to step away. And then I made a short series for Multiples. A lot of people here don't even know what that is. Multiples, I used to do sketch form, like comedy before the videos. I still kind of do sometimes. And I would have like multiple versions of me. And one would be like a bear. His name was Ruffer. He had like a bear hat on. It would just be me acting like that. And then I would just play as different characters. And I ended up making a short like series. It was like maybe like 20 minutes long, the whole series. But it was like a short form thing about the Multiples like going at it. It was like a murder mystery thing in like some way. I need to rewatch them. It's been a while. And I did that on top of it. I came back with all the upgraded gear. I made a big deal out of it. We played a bunch of games. I think what did we do at that time? We did a lot of one and done videos, like a bunch of indie games and whatnot. There was a series that was prevalent. We did like Goat Simulator. I can't remember, but I know everything changed once I dropped Diverse, because that's when my music started getting like some decent traction and everyone was actually liking the music. It was the first time I dropped a project where like my parents were like, you know, I mean, there were some okay songs on there, but they were like, everyone started niching and like, that's not what the word niching. What everybody was like seeing, like, there's something here. There's like a talent or something here. And it was the first time like I could see it like on my parents' faces, like they were shocked in a good way about the music. I was like, okay, I like this feeling. I think I'm going to keep doing it. So Diverse happened. I was still uploading gaming videos like Minecraft. Oh man, Minecraft Bed Wars was such a big thing during that time. So I uploaded a bunch of Minecraft videos. We also, on top of that, then kept doing gaming, Minecraft and whatnot. A little slower. And then your boy dropped Heaven's Drift. Flute Loops, massive banger. I still perform that one to this day. Nonsense. We ain't gonna talk about that song. I thought it was fire for a long time, but looking back at it, it's pretty corny. That project, just all in all, was the first step where I think everybody was like, okay, he's good. Videos, music, he's good. Like he's going somewhere. And that was the first time where like I had serious eyes on my music. Went back to gaming for a bit. What was this? 2022. We did like Stray. I think I got my VR headset that year. We played like we didn't really do a lot of VR content. But I remember playing like Subnautica VR. That was cool. And I started mixing things. So we did like Stray. And then 2022 kind of passed by. Not much happened. I went to FanX. I met the Cobra Kai cast. That was cool. But 2023, that's the year I remember where like things were getting like kind of hot. That year was pretty big for real Yoites and random Yoites. We did. No. 2022 ended with Choo Choo Charles. And that is, to this day, my most viewed video on this channel. I don't know why, but it just took off. It's got 30,000 something views still. And then there was Choo Choo Charles Part 2. And then I remember I got my first... It's not my first job, but it was like one of my... What's my first? Other than like with family and stuff, it was my first job like going into. I worked at Five Guys for like a solid like 7 months, and I saved up and I got the camera I'm using right now. $2,000 camera. That took me like 6 paychecks. I was not making a lot there. And I took a break while I was working at Five Guys because the hours were just horrible. I was always closing, and it was very bad for me to get videos. So I think we filmed like, no, I don't think I filmed that. I think that was my first like break, or like I stepped away for like, I think 3-4 months. Then I came back. We did like Dead Island 2. We did the Sons of the Forest, Garten of Ban. We did in that and started Dark Deception. Or no, we started Dark Deception in 2022, but I think we wrapped it up in 2023. And during that summer, your boy was promoting his album Villain on Real Yoits, and that was the first, I think to this day, my most successful project. Hoping it's calls July 24th. But dropping Villain, I mean, it had Done Did, Cozy, songs that I play more than any are from that project to this day. I love that project. It's probably, other than Calls, my most proud project I've been. And yeah, that happened, and it was a surreal experience, everything going on with that project. I remember everyone was blowing up my phone. Everyone was saying banger, 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 not a single miss. And I was like, wow, like, I love where I'm at. But music did take a back seat in 2023. I mean, gaming took a back seat in 2023, so because I was so heavy over on music. Then 2023, we did gaming for a bit on there, but I think I slowed down. 2023. From what I remember, we did a lot of one and dones, like the Don't Scream video, whatnot. But I remember we wrapped up 2023 into a little bit of 2024 with the Help Wanted 2 series, and then I disappeared for 7 months on both channels. I didn't upload, didn't do anything. I worked for a majority of that time. I was just working. And when I got back, I kind of talked a lot about it in that video. I just needed some time to step away. I was dealing with a lot of personal stuff in family and just life in general. And I worked on Hero at the time, which is my third album, and that dropped in October of that year, and I came back in October of that year. And that's when we've been on, I can't say this run because I took one more break earlier this year, but we were on a really solid run there. That's when we did the Iron Lung gameplay. We did Bendy and the Ink Machine. We did the 22-hour Subnautica stream. We did the Dark Deception stream. We beat, what did we beat? What did we beat in that time? Within that run, I think we did Until Dawn as well. That was 2025. So 2024 going into 2025, we did Until Dawn, Rat Shaker. There was a lot of, probably my most quality, my most cherished videos are from that era, up until this one. I think I left because I dropped Hero in October as well. Not my favorite project. I just have problems with that project still. But it was good for the time it came out. Real With It's one of my most streamed songs too, and I love performing that one. So it was a good project on there. But coming into now, into 2025. Yeah, because that October I came back, and that October I dropped Hero. Coming into 2025, we did Until Dawn. We had a pretty decent summer, and then it slowed down during fall because your boy got a new job, and I'm still at that job. But starting out was very hard, especially because we were going into peak season when I left. I think I did like 2 Halloween videos, then I disappeared in 2020 for the rest of 2025. And I was just working so hard. I genuinely cannot joke about it or like exaggerate. I was barely sleeping. I was barely making it by with the hours I had there. Boy was putting in, this sounds like such baby to everybody, but I was putting in close to like, I think 1 week within December, I was putting in over 100 hours. For 2 weeks, not 1 week, that'd be crazy. For 2 weeks, I was putting in like over 100 hours, and that was killing me. I could not film videos, it was just not possible. And then peak season started slowing down. In 2025, I did Calls. My bad. I dropped Calls Part 1 in March of 2025. Calls Part 2 is supposed to come out in June, and then Calls Part 3 is supposed to wrap up in November. I don't think I ever really got to explain that like on camera. I almost signed to a record, not a record deal. It was a distribution deal. I was in with like some really serious opportunities, and I didn't want to put the music out at that time because I was like, okay, let me figure out if I'm going to take this deal, and then I'll make the music through them. I ended up not taking it for many reasons, and I held on to the music. And I think, what did we do with it? I dropped Greed, and then I dropped Where You Been. So I dropped like 2-3 singles after Part 1, and then I haven't dropped up until now. Then, after all that ended, I stopped uploading, I think October 2025. We came back what was it, May this year, and your boy is dropping an album July 24th. It's the full everything that was not released all into one project this month, which is coming up in about 3 weeks. Dropped 3 singles already with really intense music videos, really big music videos, and your boys beat all of Resident Evil 2 in one long video. So your boy made us come back, and we're still on this run. Like I tell my brothers and like I tell some people, is like we do eras as to the channel. Like the Until Dawn era, I think of that as like our 2025 era. That was that year. That was like a pretty solid year, and I like what we did there. All the Dark Deception stuff, whatnot, that was like 2022, 2023. Whenever I take those breaks, that's the end of that era. We're on to a new one. So I like where we're at in this one, and we're hitting the 10-year mark in this era, and I think this one's going to go on pretty long. I take off because just for like life happens sometimes. I wish I didn't, but I also don't want to make videos that aren't up to my standards or something I wouldn't watch. I'm trying to make videos that I would watch and I'm okay with putting out there. I would be okay. I would be happy to be subscribed to me when those videos come out. I get a little jolt of excitement when I see those notifications. Those are the videos I want to put out. If I'm not putting out those videos, I got to do some reflecting or I got to figure something else out. Hi, Zoe. And this baby girl wasn't even born when this channel started. Isn't that crazy? I'm gonna put the mic down so she can say a little cameo. It's like really bad. Zoe, baby girl, come here. Hey, I want you to say hi to the camera. Say hi to the people. Oh, want to say hi? I know you're so uncomfortable right now, little baby. Yeah, dude. She wasn't even born when this channel was created. That's insane. We got her. I actually made a video, about her when we got her, and I uploaded it. It was like a new family member coming to our home. So her birthday's in August. I think she's turning 9 this year, or she's turning 10. We didn't get her when she was born. We got her from somebody else. I think when she was like 3 years old, and that was during COVID. So 9 or 10 years, somewhere in there. But yeah, she's a good girl. And my older girl, Tasha, which she's out there right now, she's still going. I mean, she's pooping and peeing everywhere. She's at that age. But I don't know how much longer she's gotten her. Her birthday is November 2nd, which is the same as mine. She was just born in 2014, something like that. But she's pushing 13 this year. So I think we got some time with her left still. But she was there before the channel was created. And yeah, I kind of just did a whole roadmap. It's been half an hour. I didn't really mean to do that. But that has been the story of Random U8 so far. Looking back, I mean, I trust God more than anything in this world, more than anything my parents, anybody, any friends, anybody could ever tell me. And I have this feeling on my heart that I'm still where I'm supposed to be. And this is all corny. This is all cliche. You know, this is all like your cliche. I mean, we're at 10 years. What did you expect, you know? But everything that's happened, where I'm at, is where I'm supposed to be. Looking back, I don't think there was a single time, a single era, a single moment for music and gaming where I was ready for it to have taken off. A part of me now still feels like I'm still not ready. I don't know if you could ever be ready for something like that. But I really, really do believe it was not a waste. I didn't waste any time doing this. All the late nights, all the hours, every minute, all of it was supposed to happen. Because sometimes I get low and I think back and I'm like, did I make the wrong choice? Should I have gone to college right off the bat? Should I have done something different in some regard? And I don't think so. I think I'm right where I need to be. I think I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. Do I wish things were more successful sometimes? 100%. Do I wish the music had taken off already? 100%. I would love to do this more than anything as my full-time job, but it's this time. It's where we're at now that makes that moment possible. I don't regret any of it. I don't regret any of it. I would do it all again. Trying to make sure I'm saying everything I want to say before I decide it's over. I don't want to speak anything now because it's a thought I have now and something that's gonna go away in a year and I'm not gonna address. But I do tell people, I don't want to say that because I don't want to put a timer on it. But the thought has crossed my mind that at some point we're gonna have to throw in the towel for all this. Um, and people want to say, and I like to say, like, don't think like that. Just keep going, just keep doing it. And one day it'll work. And I do truly believe we're going to make it in this or music in some way. I wouldn't mind. Hey, he's listening right now. I wouldn't mind either. I would love to do this. I would love to be on stage. Either way, it's a blessing. It's a blessing to be where we're at. And I got to give all thanks to Jesus Christ. I have to give all thanks to God for putting me on this path, for making me do these things. Have I done things that I don't think I was supposed to do in his eyes? 100%. But making the channel and being where I am now, I fully believe this is in God's hands and that he put me here for this reason. So I know you're listening, God. It's crazy voice crack. I know you're listening. And thank you for putting me where I'm at. And I'm going to say it now and on here. If the fame, if the power, if the money, if any of it ever changed me in some way, if this ever brought me down, if this ever put me in a bad place, if this ever ruined my salvation, I don't want it. I don't want it. Destroy it. Have my channel deleted tomorrow. Get rid of the music. Get rid of all. I don't want it. I see too many times people get these things in their hands and it's not for them. And it destroys them. And they themselves say they wish they never had it. So I'm making a testament. I'm praying to God right now. Get rid of this if it's not for me. If this is not where I'm supposed to be, if this will ruin me or destroy my salvation or my relationship with you, get rid of it. I don't want it. I can't stress that enough. I toss and turn at night sometimes thinking if I did get, how would that change me? Would that affect me in some way? To me, I believe it wouldn't, but everybody says that, So, God, thank you, Jesus, for putting me where I'm at. And if this is what I'm meant to do, Lord, just stay with me and let's keep doing it. So, there's my prayer. 10 years. I'm still not over that. I told my brother Noah, and he was like, that ain't an accomplishment. Yes, it is, dude. 10 years, dude. He's coming on 10 years too, bro. He's got to be proud of doing that as well. He hasn't uploaded as much as your boy, but also the cap, I don't know how many videos it is exactly, but we're over about 400 or 500 videos in total, music and gaming, which is insane. Mostly all long form. I know some people, Markiplier's like, what, 4,000 videos, 5,000, 6,000. There's a lot of videos, but a lot of them are short, like 30-second clips of him running into a wall or some crap, or meow or something like that. But I'm not hating on Mark. That's not what I was trying to do. I'm sorry. I was just saying, like, 400 or 500 long form content videos is pretty impressive even to me. We did 10 years, and I'm praying to God for another 10 successful more. I would want that more than anything. And that at some point we do take off, and I could do this for a living, and I could give this not all my time, because he's got to get most of it, but to give a majority, can't even say that, to give my time to this and make a living and change people's lives, to whether it be they get happy on a bad day, or I'm somehow a vessel for God in some way for him to come to you, or just making you smile. If I could do any of that through the music or through this, that would be a blessing, more than any money or any fame could ever do for me. So this is something I want to look back on, and hoping this is the person that stays throughout my whole career. Don't get me wrong, I've made mistakes on and off camera as a person, just in general, but that's what we do as humans, I'm not trying to say I'm perfect or anything like that, but I'm saying I'm hoping the morals stay the same, and not letting anything change me in some negative way. I hope I become better, but I hope I don't change in any bad way through this or music. But I'm kind of rambling now. It's been 10 years. It hasn't been a perfect 10 years. I haven't been a perfect person throughout these 10 years. You haven't been a perfect audit. I'm joking. You guys, I've had very great people. I got to give a shout out to my family. I've got to give a shout out to AJ. AJ's been here longer than anybody. AJ's been here since IBP era, and she's stuck around. She's supported through the music and through the gaming. My brothers, my mom, my dad, everyone around me has given full support for this, and I can't have asked for a better group of people to surround me in this. And I couldn't have asked for any of it better, to be honest. I've had it pretty good throughout this time. I got to give a shout out to All Rice. Don't think I forgot you. He's been hooked on for about, like a year, almost 2 years now, just sticking around. So anybody who comes through, I appreciate them. And now I'm going to feel so bad if I forgot somebody's name. But any of you who have stuck around or supported, even just one like, anybody who's stayed and watched, like, I appreciate you in every possible way. Because without one of you, none of you would work. Your boy's trying to get into some poetry, like I'm trying to make a song or something right now. But I've been yapping too long. You know, it's almost 40 minutes. I did not think it was gonna be this long. But thank you everybody for being around this long and sticking with me. At some point this year, I wanted to do it now, but I don't have the time or the right date to do it. We're gonna do a 10-year live stream, and we're gonna go through some videos. Or we're going to just chat it up, maybe this, but longer form on a live stream where I could talk to you guys, answer questions, just something 10-year related in that way. And I'll sit down and just talk with you guys. So we're going to do that some point this year. That's deserved. But your boy made a massive montage going over the past 10 years. I made the music. I made the videos, edited everything. I made all of it. It's a little corny, it's a little cheesy at times, but it's also, I almost cried once editing it through because it is emotional just to see from where we began to where we've ended. So I'm going to play that now. Yeah, thank you, God, thank you, family, thank you, everyone watching, and I gotta end this now or I'm gonna ramble forever, so I think I've said everything I wanted to say. Editor Yoitz, I will allow grace in editing. Is there anything I missed? If there's nothing on screen, we're good. Really? You're gonna say that? First thing you get to, okay, he's gonna, all right. Yeah, again, thank you guys so much. We're gonna do it. I didn't even do the intro. Oh my gosh, watch, I'm gonna have something on my face in editing too, and I just yap for 40 minutes or something. All right, whatever. We're gonna do the outro for our 10-year anniversary, so say it with me. So I'm gonna do it slow with you guys, okay, ready? Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Your boy did not just forget it on 10 years. So that's gonna do it for this video, everybody. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, and there's not much else to say except be random, be yoits. Peace out, and bye-bye. Mwah. Thank you for 10 years. All right.
Hey guys, I don't know if you can hear me, but if you guys can, I think you guys can. This is my first time talking in, and we are playing Uncharted 4. This is like part 7? No, I don't know, this is like part 11 or something, but this is my character Nathan, and let's get started. So I just blew crap up, and I'm very sorry for the bad language in this. Like on my channel there's supposed to be no cussing, but this game is very popular. I've had some people tell me to play it, so here I am playing this game. And it cost me over like $50 to get it, so you guys better be watching this video right now. Oh, and it's actually totally worth it. I got a free subscriber. I don't know what his name is. Actually, I will look you up in just a sec. I'm gonna look you up actually right now. And then, oh no. Hello everybody, this is Random Yoids back on the video. Today we are doing an awesome journey. Today I'm here with a special guest. His name is Epic Bro. Hi. And he's my little brother, but he is actually gonna be playing Minecraft with us today. It didn't save last time, dude. We had to be level 2. Here with this special guest. Well, he's not a guest. You know who he is. Say your name.
Hey guys.
His name is Epic Bro, and I'm Random Yoids, so today
Back with another video. As you can see in the title below. Hello everybody, Random Yoids back with another video. Today, we're doing what you always wanted. You guys ready? Alright, spin off challenge. So yeah.
I have the Random Yoids logo. Oh yeah. I'm getting out. I'm getting out. To prison.
So before we start the video, this whole video is dedicated to IBP. This is one of the best days of my life. I'm not even over exaggerating it because it's gonna change my channel for me and you guys. Bought a new stinking Canon camera, dropping a diss track is riding on him. I literally commented on his video not too long ago that
Take a shot, get knocked, get dropped, get popped. You about to get stopped.
I'm a little loser! I'm such a loser! And I don't like the best! I'm a freaking loser!
Oh my, yo, chill, man.
What's happening, bruh? I don't get why it's lagging off so much. Ah! Bro, I think I almost just broke my headphones.
This is Zoe, guys. Hi, honey. Oh, you're so cute. You're so cute.
I didn't post that though.
Look at this dude.
What do you want, Reffer?
Please get up. Run faster. Bro, go. Back up. This isn't, oh my. Gotta go on first combat. Bro, how did they, babe, who gave you milk? I'm gonna show you how to repay someone. Look, it's gonna explode. What is it?
Come any closer, and I will kill you.
I have big PP, you are no match.
You look like Markiplier. You look like...
Here's our first dive into the water, guys. Ready? Bro, I'm ready. Oh my gosh.
Months ago, how does it go? They already know. No.
Hi guys, this is the new channel. This is officially Random Yoids, this channel that you're watching on right now.
You know what I do when I get angry? Are you single? By any chance?
Did that change your mind? That channel just hit 6 years 15 days ago. Why am I 15 days late? Well, your boy had coronavirus when the actual anniversary happened. Today, we're going to be beginning a new series called Dark Deception. Now, oh! Relax! What is going on? Ready for this Random Yoid stuff? I can get sturdy. What are you doing? Grandpa! No! Let's talk about this video. 8.9K! I got a new camera. I was looking at the quality of my old camera and I had people asking me what the freak is going on with that quality. Why is it only 720p? Go! Hey! Belina! No! Yes, sir! Yes, sir! Oh! Oh my! I am back. Real Yoids, Random Yoids is back. Alright, I'll think about it. Oh my! Ah! We did that! We did that in less than 24 hours! Let's go! Oh, everybody's dead!
My fit dapper?
Low-key not.
Okay.
We will be beating all of Resident Evil 2 in this entire video. Yep. Oh!